Yeah, yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah, ladies. Now the show is about to start. Yeah.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore.
VLenore.
Yeah. Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore.
VLenore.
Oh. Na, na, na. Yeah. Now the show is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah, ladies. About to start. Yeah. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore, VLenore. Yeah.
Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too. Get ready,
Get ready,
get ready,
get ready.
get ready.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore,
You put something sweet in my soul. The sensual half of my body is made whole. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. Sweet, yeah. I wake up with you on my mind. My body quivers just thinking about the last time you touched me, teased me, and pleased me, and pleased me. I ain't gonna lie, telling you about sure ain't easy. How do I describe this physical lullaby? Put me to sleep every time, I can't lie. It's just like honey to my soul. How do you do it? My mind didn't know I fell for you, but my heart surely knew it. Something sweet in my soul. The sensual half of my body is made whole. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I way you make it hard to breathe. This feeling got me reeling, and I can't leave. Never thought I would be this caught up. Find myself getting flushed whenever your name is brought up. Your love is so good, you put it down and don't slack. Whenever you leave, all I want is for you to come back. When I make love to you, my body feels something new, and I love this feeling so much. Just like honey to my soul, I need your touch. You put something sweet in my soul. The sensual half of my body is made whole. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I wake up with you on my mind. Hey, oh. I wake up with you on my mind. My body quivers just thinking about the last time you touched me, tease me, and please me, please me. I ain't gonna lie, telling you about it sure ain't easy. How do I describe this physical lullaby? Put me to sleep every time, I can't lie. It's just like honey to my soul. How do you do it? My mind didn't know I fell for you, but my heart surely knew it. You got something sweet in my soul. Sensual half of my body. It's like honey to me, honey, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me. It's like me.
Oh, honey. Hello, lovers. Welcome to the VLenore show. It's the late show, baby, with your girl, VLenore. Okay. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Glad you were, open to spending some of it with me. Look, we got some things to get into, and I don't want to keep y'all all night. But before we get started, I'm going to need y'all to do me one small, itsy bitsy teeny weeny favor, baby. Hit that like button, okay? Could you do that for your girl? Hit that mother sucking like button, okay? It may be late, but the shit is still the same, okay? Just so we clear, okay? All right. Excellent. Let me see who's up in here. Let me see who is in his house. Okay, Char Willie. Hello. She said, Sonya, don't cry, girl. Okay. She over there crying, honey. She mad. She sad. Okay. She said it ain't her fault. What she got to do with it? Okay, plenty. Okay, plenty. All right. Old Man Johnson's Farm. Hi. Hey, Rakia. Hey, Just Nikki to you. Hey, let's talk about it all. Hey, Real. Hey, Leo Lady. Say J. Lunar Brain. Fireheart. Chick-fil-A gal. Lady Red Rose. She's an introvert. She's an introvert. Hey, girl. Hey, she's an introvert. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Let's see. Diva Ray, Miss Niecy, Aunt Natty, CW. Okay, Messy Sassy, Mariah's here. Libra Girl, Faye, Queen Brooklyn. Hey, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Hey, Prima Wanda. Hey, Call Me Shell. Dim Folks is in the house. Hey, Bible Lady. Hey, Speak Sister. Hey, Salt and Pepper Tresses. Hey, Sarah Colette. How you doing? Hey, Miss Lorraine. Let's see, who else? T-Lightful. Yes. Shark Tank Life. Bo Ho Ho Bo. Let's see, Happy to Be Happy is here. Allegedly, hey, let's see who else. Black But Not Bitter is here. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Okay? And I ain't gonna tarry. Okay? That's what the old folks used to say. I ain't gonna tarry long at all. Okay? Yeah, Juicy Lips. Hey. I ain't gonna tarry. I ain't. Show ain't. I show lane, okay? Look, we got some things to get into. Now, we're going to get into Sonya and Nesto, but we got to do a follow-up to something we talked about. Was it yesterday, child? I think it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or Saturday. I want to say it was yesterday. Yesterday. Wait, what you say, Prima Wanda? V, I'm having a problem with a coworker. Miss Lorraine is harassing you? What? This is my official complaint. Oh my goodness, Miss Lorraine would never. Now look, we're not gonna have people out here lying on other coworkers. Miss Lorraine would never. She would never. What had happened? Hey, Caden Sugar Mama. Hey, Joyce Williams. What had happened? What you trying to say? What you trying to tell on Miss Lorraine about Prima Wanda, damn it. Okay? Now, y'all ain't gonna be lying on my Miss Lorraine. We ain't having that. Not never. Because she would never. Okay, Prima Wanda? Look. Hey, Make Beauty Forever. Now, look. We got to do a follow-up, honey, because, you know, I'll be out here on my investigative work, okay? I'll be doing my own little nosy, snooping around, investigative work. I sure do. Think I don't when I do? I do, okay? We got to follow up on this whole situation regarding the Las Vegas road rage situation, okay? We do have a follow-up about the whole thing, okay? Now, for those of you who have not seen this, I'm going to play it again tonight. I want to say, let me see, where did I get this from? Well, first of all, she's an introvert. Shout out to her because she's the one who sent me this particular link. A couple of people did reach out to me about it. So I want to thank everybody. This particular link came from She's an Introvert. So thank you, my love, for sending me this because this is great because it's all consolidated. You know, when I played it, I think it was yesterday. Yo, that's how my mind be going, okay? This menopause brain, okay? I think it was yesterday that we had this damn conversation. I think it was. And yesterday I went over to Instagram where I first saw it, and that's how we watched it in 3 parts. Well, this consolidates all of it. And then at the end, we will actually hear from the lady who was driving, who was basically being chased by these women. Okay, so we're going to hear what she says happened. So y'all ready? Y'all ready? Just out of curiosity, how many in here now have not seen this video? Again, this was a road rage situation that happened in North Las Vegas, okay? Or in Las Vegas, I guess on North Las Vegas Road, okay? If you have not seen this, put a 1 in the chat, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you have not seen this video. Baby, I'm telling you, shit just be going down. It's always something, ain't it? First, that crazy ass man banging on doors, okay? Acting like he is, what is Harry Dresden, who I didn't even know who the hell that was, okay? The wizard, who was supposed to be 11 years old. Okay, looking for Victor. I don't know who the fuck Victor was. Okay, Say J, you told me. I know Say J ain't in here yet. But Say J, if you watch this, Say J, I know you're the one who sent me the information and told me who Harry Dresden is. But who the hell is Victor? Who the hell is Victor? That's what I need to know. Anyway. Okay, looks like a good number if you have not seen it. Okay, well, cool. So we're going to watch it. It's very interesting if you ask me. Okay? So let's watch it so you can see what took place, and then we're going to hear from the woman that was being chased. Got it? All right, let's hit it.
Go! Yeah, go ahead, bitch. I ain't stupid enough to fucking follow you, asshole.
Okay, I want to play that one more time. I think it's important. I think it's important that I play this at least one more time, because I want you to hear this woman speak, and you'll understand better by and by, okay? You will understand it better by and by, okay? I'm going to play that one more time. Listen.
Go! Yeah, go ahead, bitch. I ain't stupid enough to fucking follow you, asshole.
Are we paying attention? All right, let's listen.
Hey Siri, call 911.
And I want y'all to pay attention that you see the girl in the car, in the red car. She's pulled over to, not really pulled over, but she's changed lanes because she wants this woman who we're riding with, okay? I'm just going to call her Jane because I don't know this lady's name. I'm going to call her Jane. She's Jane Doe to me, okay? So we are in Jane's car while she is, you know, she's been kind of threatened, if you will, by the women in the red vehicle, okay, in the red Tesla, all right? So they have decided to move over a lane because they want Jane to pass so that they can follow Jane and continue to harass her, okay? Are we clear? All right, okay, here we go.
911, do you need police, fire, or medical?
Police.
What's the address of the emergency?
So you see
I
that?
just got off of the Cheyenne.
So just so we're clear, you saw how the car, they even backed up because she stops because they stop, because that's smart defensive driving at that point, right? She can't like make a U-turn. She can't really make a right turn. So basically what she does is she stops, they stop, she calls the police, they back up, she speeds up, okay? All right.
Exit of the 15, and I am turning down 5th Street.
Okay, and what's the emergency there?
There is a red Tesla following me. She threatened me with her gun.
Just so we're clear, hey, them folks said, did we do this yesterday? Wait, hold on. She said, did we do this yesterday or it's a different one? Am I crazy? Is this live? We are watching this again because we have a follow-up to it. And there's several people in the chat who have not seen it. So we're going to watch it all the way through again. And I think it's beneficial for all of us to do so. And you'll understand better by and by. Okay? All right, here we go.
Okay, there was someone in a red Tesla following you off of the freeway?
Yes.
And they had a gun?
Yes.
Okay, are they still following you?
Yes, they are.
Okay, what type of vehicle are you in? What color, make, and model?
I'm in a blue Honda Accord Sport.
And did he point the gun at you, or did he just register it?
She pointed the gun at me, and she just threw something at my car. And I also want to let you know that I am armed as well.
Okay, are you still driving westbound on Cheyenne? What road are you crossing?
I'm on 5th going north.
Okay. Just so we're clear what we're doing. So they passed her at one point. Now they're pulling over to the side again because they want her to pass them so that they can follow her. Okay?
You said you're going northbound on 5th now?
Yes.
Now they're opening up a door. Backing up again.
Okay, guide you down to one of our police stations where you can meet officers, okay?
Okay. Please be fast because I am speeding and they're coming
I understand.
up.
I have the call set up.
I'm coming up to a red light. Craig.
Okay.
And...
You said you're going towards Craig?
Yep.
I need you to take a right-hand turn on Craig.
All right.
Look at him. Now she's making a U-turn.
You said a right-hand turn? Fuck.
And he's still following you, correct?
I made a left-hand turn.
She had to make a U-turn, and guess what they ended up doing? Making a U-turn too. Okay?
Okay, and that Tesla's still following you?
Yes, I'm passing Goldfield.
Okay.
Coming up on Commerce.
Okay. I need you to go southbound on Commerce for me.
Southbound? Towards the strip, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
There they go on the left. Look at them. Look
Yes,
at
ma'am. I
them.
need you to go southbound. I'm going to guide you down to our
Crazies.
station at Las Vegas Boulevard in the Civic Center.
Great.
Hit that
Do
like
I
button,
stay
y'all.
on Commerce? Tell me my next step. I'm already on
Yes,
Commerce.
ma'am.
Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you just keep driving down Commerce, okay? I have
Okay.
officers driving to you. When you get to Cheyenne, I need you to take a left-hand turn. to go
Cheyenne?
eastbound.
Cheyenne left. All right, you got it.
Yes, ma'am. Let me know whenever you get to Cheyenne.
I'm coming up on a fucking red light and she's coming up on the side of me. I'm gonna turn down Gowan. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. Just
Look.
keep moving, okay?
Yep.
Are you taking a left or right on Galvin?
Y'all see that? Now they're up on the right-hand side of her, talking shit, getting side by side with her. Just insane.
Taking a left.
Hey, Mistress Monica.
Okay, just keep driving eastbound on Gowan. When you get to 5th, go south, okay?
Coming up on 5th. And going south.
Okay, is the Tesla still following?
Yes, it is. Flashing its lights right behind me.
Okay. Okay, whenever you get to Cheyenne, take a left.
Alright.
And if you're unable to take a left on Cheyenne, that's okay. Just keep driving down south on 5th.
I'm gonna
Whichever one is safer.
pull up.
Look. Now
The
here
intersection of
they are again. Now they pulled up. Now they're trying to like kind of jump in front of her, cut her off. A mess. Let's watch.
Leading you to is Las Vegas Boulevard at the Civic Center to the municipal court. It's our police station, okay?
Here's
We
a
do
red
have officers
light.
driving to you. It's just to get you to our station to be safe.
Alright, I went across Craig. I mean at Cheyenne.
Are you still going southbound?
Yes.
Okay. When you get to Cary, take a left.
I'll try.
Yes, ma'am. You're doing a good job.
She's gonna try to make me stop.
Look.
Are they still
Crazy.
behind you?
No, they're in front of me now.
I mean, here's the thing about it. We've been watching this for 6 minutes, right? This lady is not driving 20 miles an hour. This lady hasn't stopped at a light. This lady hasn't really stopped at a stop sign or anything. She is in constant motion, okay? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because they are going a very significant distance just in 6 minutes. And they are determined to do what exactly? That's my question. What exactly is it that they are so determined to do? But let's watch.
All right, you said a left on Cary, right?
Yes, ma'am, a left on Cary.
Running another red light.
All right, I went left on Cary.
Okay, you're almost to the station. Whenever you get to Civic Center, I need you to take a right, okay?
All right, you got it.
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be on Civic Center. It's that light that's just after the Smiths. Just be careful because I know you're approaching a roundabout.
Yes.
Okay, do you still see that Tesla?
I think it's behind me, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'm about to pull up to, I'm passing behind the Smiths. You said make a right?
Yes, ma'am. Make a right on Civic Center at the light.
Okay, I turned right.
Okay. Whenever you get to Las Vegas Boulevard,
Okay, CJ.
either go straight or take a left. Just let me know which one you're doing. That should be the
I'm
station
going
on the left after the light.
I'm going straight. I'm turning in this
Okay,
left-hand pocket,
one of my
right?
officers has eyes on you. He's behind you, okay? Just
Okay.
keep pulling into the parking lot until he turns his lights on.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just stay on the light, or the phone on until we get to you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So this was consolidated and not broken into parts.
So I just,
After you go through the light at Las Vegas Boulevard, there should be a little turnaround where you can pull off into the parking lot. Are you at Municipal Court now?
yeah. I just passed an officer. I'm in the parking lot where the flashing blue light is.
Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the Municipal Court Police Department.
Okay, I do have officers that are out there. They do see you. Just let me know whenever.
All right. So that's the whole thing, okay? Now, this woman is going to explain what transpired. By the way, this woman is the driver. That's what I said. I said this woman right here, this lady right here, this one, this woman right here, this the driver. This the driver right here. This is Jane. Yes, Bible lady. This Jane. This is Jane right here. And I'm only bringing this up because I want to go. I'm gonna go. We're gonna come back here. We're watching this whole video again or anything, but I do want to get at the beginning when let's listen real quick at the beginning.
Go! Yeah, go ahead, bitch. I ain't stupid enough to fucking follow you, asshole.
Huh? What you say, girl? Jane, what you had said? Jane, what you had said, girl? Let me listen. Let me listen to that again. Okay, here we go. Let's listen.
Go! Yeah, go ahead, bitch. I ain't stupid enough to fucking follow you, asshole.
Huh? Okay. Well, let's get back here. Let's see what Jane is going to tell us about this encounter. Look. Wait a minute. What did Mistress Monica say? Oh, wow. I thought it was a black woman code switching. No, it was a white woman code switching. No, this was a white woman code switching. Okay, I didn't even know they knew how to do that or had to, but evidently they can. Okay, and here she is code switching. But anywho, here we go. She's gonna tell us what transpired.
Okay, guys, so here is your update that you've been asking for.
What you say, Jane? What, girl? What you had said? Girl, what you say? I'm sorry. Ay. Okay, let's listen.
I'm sorry. It's not really much of an update. I can answer some questions. I honestly didn't think that this video was going to blow up as big as it did. I just really wanted to show awareness of the things that happen in Vegas, the things that can happen in Vegas. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So as I was exiting the freeway, she cut off another car to the right of us because we were in the far left lane. And she cut that car off. They honked at her. She came back over into my lane. I honked at her. Then she got back in the middle lane and I was about to pull up on the side of her. And that's when you can see her like cut in front of me. And then she pulls her gun out. Unfortunately, the way that my dash camera works, I didn't get the gun on camera. So, yeah. We exchanged words, as you can hear in the video. And I thought everything was just, going to be said and done. And we were both going to go on our way. But then, as you can see, she follows me around for like a good 10 to 15 minutes. Now, first of all, I want to say that I know that a lot of people are saying that the dispatcher was slow and that, he could have been faster. I think that he handled himself very well for the situation that I was in. So I definitely do want to, give him kudos for that because I was stressed. He, I'm sure, was very stressed, especially because he was giving me directions and he didn't know specifically like where I was at. And he told me to make a right at one point. And when I did a U-turn, I did make a right, but I made the wrong right because I was going north and then I started going south. So I don't really know exactly what made her want to keep following me other than the fact that I think that they were drunk. So as you can see, like in my very last video, we get up to a light and I go left and I'm pretty sure that she goes right. She did not follow me to the police station. So unfortunately she was not arrested. However, I did make a police report. I was able to pull the paper tag. And unfortunately, in Vegas, there's a lot of people that print those fake temporary tags. So it's kind of a gamble on whether she's going to be found and arrested. As you can see, I did get a very clear video of her face. I am pressing charges if she is ever found. So in Nevada, when you point a firearm at someone, or I think it's called brandishing a weapon. I probably said that wrong. Forgive me.
No, you're correct.
It is a felony. And what happened to me is actually considered assault with a deadly weapon. Unfortunately, there is no other video that I can post because when I do get to the police department and I do start talking to the cops, they do start asking me my full name and address. And that's not something that I want to, obviously provide for obvious reasons. I know a lot of people are asking about the dash camera that I have. If you look at the left corner of the video, it's called a Rover R2 4K. The one that I have is not a Pro. It's just the normal like $120 one. I actually did just order a new one today that is front and back. I did get the Pro on that one. This dash camera is very, very good. I know a lot of people have now looked through my videos and seen that I did have another incident with a person, and commenting and saying that, oh, maybe I have road rage. I live in Las Vegas. Road rage is a daily thing here. That situation, again, was also not my fault. She cut me off, and I know that, like, that sounds crazy and that it's a coincidence that this happened to me a second time. But
Let me say this. I don't give a damn what you did to her. To be quite honest, you didn't leave out your car. If you brandish your weapon towards her, I'm not following you. No, towards me. I should put it this way. If we're side by side in a car and somebody cuts somebody off, you cut me off or I cut you off. Let's say you cut me. There's nothing you can do from inside your car that's going to make me want to follow you. If you're brandishing your weapon towards me, I'm definitely not going to follow you. So there's nothing that I can think of that would ever make me feel like I need to follow you to a separate location for any reason whatsoever. Like that, to me, it makes no sense. So it doesn't matter. And if she's had multiple situations, so the fuck what? It doesn't make it less true just because it's happened multiple times. So, people in her comments saying that shit is what it is. She could be the worst driver known to man. That is still not a reason to follow her across town at high speeds, putting everybody in danger. Her, me, and all the drivers around us. Like, none of that makes any sense. So, anyway, let's listen to Jane tell us what had happened.
like I said, I live in Vegas. People are fucking crazy here. Like, a lot of people saying, like, oh, I should have shot her. I should have done this.
That's crazy.
Should have emptied the clip on her. Like, I probably should have. And after I spoke to the officers, they said that, at that point, I was in every right to defend myself because I was in fear of my life.
Well,
However, I do know my gun laws, and I was scared that her pulling the gun out on me did not get caught on camera. And I wasn't sure at that point whether I would be able to defend myself in court had I shot at her. The only thing that was going through my mind was that I have a husband and a daughter that I had to get home to, and I was just trying to do my best to get into a safe location. I feel that everything I did was right. I know a lot of people have made comments like, oh, you're erratic driving, this and that. But if you listen to the dispatcher, he tells me to keep moving, don't stop. I don't know if he meant like, please don't stop at a red light, don't pull over, whatever it was. But in my mind, that was go. And going is exactly what I did.
absolutely.
And I don't want to say that I'm a great driver. I did look both ways when I was running lights. I thank God that I did get those couple of greens. So now it's just kind of a waiting game on whether they're going to be able to find her and get her arrested, because I am going to press charges. It's just, that the city of Vegas and North Las Vegas, there's over 2 million people that live in this city and not enough cops. We're in short supply here, which is why there's never any cops around, as you can see. But yeah, and as far as people like saying, oh, you should have drove to the police station. I was trying to drive to the police station. However, I don't know exactly where all of the police stations here are in the area that I live in, unfortunately. But I will tell you that I have familiarized myself where all of them are now. So that way I do know where to go in case this ever does happen again, which I'm really praying and hoping to God that it doesn't. And I'm hoping and praying to God that I never run into these people again, because it was a very traumatic feeling, and I'm just thankful that I was able to react in the way that I did and come home safely and make it to a safe place. So I hope that I answered all of your guys' questions. Thank you for all of the love and support and the well wishes and commenting on my driving skills.
She was
But
driving.
yeah, thank you guys so much. And obviously, if anybody has any information on who this person might be, feel free to hit my DMs. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Okay. So let me say this. We have, hold on, another update. Okay. So now I want to, and again, shout out to She's an Introvert for sending me that. I really appreciated that. I also received a follow up from Facts to Feather, aka Pinocchio. I don't know what she changed her. What are you now, sis? Anyway, I got another. Okay, all right. This is another update here. Hold on one second. There. All right. Let me share this with you. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh. Here we go.
The driver, they had no idea they were making the biggest mistake of their lives, because when the woman next to them honked, they got so furious that they pulled up in front of her and started screaming and cursing at her through the window. However, when she ignored them and kept driving, they took it even further by stopping in the middle of the road, throwing it in reverse and trying to ram straight into her, but they had no idea what was coming for them next. Because the driver was so scared that she went straight to the nearest police station and handed over her dashcam footage showing their faces and license plate in full detail. And when the cops tracked them down within 2 hours, it turned out one of them was already wanted by the police. And
Wait. Huh? So they did find them within 2 hours, and one of them was wanted by the police. These people crazy.
she got sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Ay. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? I've been out here on my Snoopalicious, okay? Any questions? I'm still confused about the fact that Jane, is Jane. I didn't know that. Okay. Now she said she was trying to get home to her husband and baby. I believe her husband and her baby are black. I don't know. I got it wrong about her being black, but I feel in my bones that I something. I'm sorry. That lady did not sound like no white woman. She did as the call went on, but when she was talking to her, to them people in that car, it didn't sound like a white woman to me. I'm just saying. So they found the lady, okay, and she was wanted by the police, which doesn't necessarily surprise me. Even if she wasn't wanted by the police, it wouldn't surprise me that that she would have a record, because that type of reckless behavior, surely there's only so long you're going to be able to walk around in your real life being that reckless and not have to account for it on some level. Okay. Ay. Now, here's the thing, Mistress Monica. I don't know if that means that I don't think, because I don't know when this actually occurred, but I don't believe that she got 6 years because of this road rage. She got 6 years, it sounds like, because of whatever else she had done. Now, I don't know what that means about this case here, but yeah, I doubt very seriously that she got 6 years just from this. Not that fast. Hell, we can't even get Nesto sent to prison. He's still over there in jail. So I don't know. That seemed kind of fast to me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What you say, Rakia? VLenore, you with the flashlight? Whose attic you in? Are you at the bell tower? You know, my attic wouldn't be looking like that, but, you know, I'm in here snooping. I'm trying to find out what the hell is up in here. I need to know what's in these boxes. How's it labeled? You know what I'm saying? I need to know what's going on here. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, wait, what you say allegedly? When she was intimidating with a vehicle, talking about the girls in the other car, Yes, y'all. This was a mess. It was a mess. I want y'all to be careful, okay? Some things are not worth even fighting, to be quite honest, sometimes. Like, let them go on. Like, I think she did everything the right way, calling the police immediately, not stopping. When they stop or passed her stopping, she did a U-turn. They did, like, if nothing else tells you anything, the fact that they made a U-turn when she made a U-turn. Like, what were y'all gonna do to the girl? What were you gonna do? It's just a lot. Crazy. Anyway, y'all do me a favor, hit that like button, okay? And so now let's get into Sonya's whack ass. Speaking of Nesto being locked up for 182 years, okay? In jail, that is. We haven't even gotten to prison yet, okay? I guess in these calls, which I have not heard, like to hear this shit with you. But I guess Sonya feels away because she says that we're all blaming her for their, meaning Shirley and Nesto's, their divorce. Ding, ding, ding. My divorce. If y'all know what that's from, put it in the chat. Ding, 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 ding. My divorce. If y'all know what that line is from, one of my favorite movies of all times. I'm just saying. Ding, 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 ding. My divorce. If y'all know, then you know. I got two questions. One, what movie is that line from? And then I'll ask the next question once I see if y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? Huh? My divorce. All right. All right. Let's listen to Nesto and Sonya. I want to know what movie is that from? Yes. Make beauty forever. This is true. Yes. 2155. Yes. Brown sugar, baby. Yes. Now, here's the next question. In Brown Sugar, that scene is a scene where Taye Diggs discovers that his wife is having an affair, right? He shows up to the restaurant with Sanaa Lathan, and his wife is played by Nicole Ari Parker, or Nicole Kojo at this point. And she's having a dinner with the guy she's having an affair with. My question now is, what was her date's name in the movie? What was Nicole Ari Parker's date's name in the movie? Ew. Hey, his name was Richard Lawson. Yes, it was. His name was Richard Lawson. Ew. Hi, Richard Lawson. Hi. Okay. All right. I'm just saying what it is. It is what a TI is. Okay. All right. Okay. Black Doll Baby. It's not hard. It's great. Great movie. Is it? This is true. That's one of my favorites. I love that damn movie. I do. I can definitely quote some lines. Okay. I definitely can. All right, y'all. So let's get into Sonya and Nesto's bullshit. Shout out to Shay from Phone Calls from Prison.
Hello,
Yellow
this
heart
is
in the
a prepaid
chat.
call from
William Pryor.
William Pryor. That's a weird way to say your name. I mean, it sounds very weird, you know? William Pryor. I was like, what is that about? That's weird. Okay.
an inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility.
To accept this, your current balance is $1.19. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
How are you feeling today?
Hello?
Sound like you're in that go-kart.
I got to put part. There's only $1 on here. I got to put money on the phone, so it's going to cut off shortly.
I'll call you back later.
Now you talk till it run out because I'm driving and I'm on my way to his house. How are you?
That made me feel good.
Right. Oh boy, ain't doing anything yet. Per his usual.
He said that made me feel good. Must be something that was a message sent to him. Maybe a message she sent to him that he's referring to. I don't know.
Yeah. They ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. I told you I sent them some. Yeah. Stand still.
He need to get off so that somebody can get on and move that forward. That's the thing. Get off. Somebody needs to move forward with the case because he's not going to do anything but babysit.
Yeah. That's fine. That's sad.
Right. Just get off. You want off? Get off.
Yeah. Okay then. So I guess it's working. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel fine. I went out last night. Me and Madison and
Who?
It was a fun time, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Who? She was out with who? This is December 21st, 2023. Both of them, and when I say both, I mean this lady Sonya and that lady Madison. Both of them claimed they wasn't even talking around this time. Both of them niggas was lying about their relationship. Not Big Worm. No, that ain't Big Worm, is it? Y'all was calling Madison Big Worm, Jesus. Have you ever been ghosted? But both of them was lying, talking about they hadn't talked to each other and they wasn't even friends at this time and all of this shit, okay? But anyway, yeah, she was out with Madison on December 20th because this is December 21st. So, okay, we're listening.
Was a little bit of a hangover, but only had a Malibu rum and pineapple.
Well, when is y'all gonna get crunk up again?
I did it yesterday.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
bad?
yeah. I mean, it was mixed as usual. You know, people want to talk, they talk, and then you get people, saying,
I get it.
Yeah.
You always gonna have that. That's what keeps the show going.
Right. You got a handful of people that's like, oh, he did it, and then, you're dumb, this, that, and the other. And then you got some that be like, saying the opposite stuff,
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. There's only a handful. Now, this is at the height. In this moment, we are at the height of this damn, this story, right? At least in this sector on YouTube. I mean, wasn't no more people watching this shit than there were at that particular time. And y'all mean to tell me that only a handful of y'all believe that Nesto was guilty? Only a handful of y'all? Huh? Not a handful. Okay, girl. And then there's a few, though. There's a few that are saying the opposite. There's a few that simply want Sonya to keep supporting him and Anyway, let's listen, child.
Keep head up. A couple people asked for your address so they could write you.
Uh-huh.
What?
What?
Yeah. So that could go either way. Either it could be something nice or it could be something evil. But the one guy, he was nice. There was another guy that was nice.
What guy? What guy is out here contacting Sonya? I'm waiting for it. What guy is out here contacting Sonya and telling Sonya that he supports Nesto? I want to know where is that guy? Cause I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him. I ain't never heard him. Not never. Have y'all? Could y'all introduce me to him when y'all find him, please? And I want to know who these people are that want to write Nesto. Well, it could have been Tashima. Maybe Tashima reached out and wanted his address so she could write him, or maybe Sylvia did. For all I know, who knows? Those are the only people I know out here supporting this nigga. And you know how I feel about that.
I can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling. I can't believe he said that.
Yeah, I can't believe he said that either. I can't believe none of these people are saying this shit. Okay, all right. Bible lady, I don't even believe Lamont believes this nigga is innocent. You know what I'm saying? So we can't even say it was Lamont. We can't say it was Dre. We can't even say it's Dion. All these niggas know that this nigga is guilty. You know? I'm just saying. Anywho, child. Okay, let's listen to the lies. Hey, Thessie Jewel. Just lies.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It could go either.
Eva got to keep going, though.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
I'll just watch Robin Hood. Robin Hood did all.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, Robin Hood did all that saving, but at the end of the day, a hater just.
Yep, that's exactly.
Because they can't do what that other person do.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Can we just for a second? So he's saying Robin Hood. Are we talking fictional characters, Robin Hood, or is he calling Robin Hood somebody in the same way that they call Crayola Pinocchio? I'm just asking. Because if not, if we're talking about Robin Hood, you know, I don't know all of the Robin Hood story. You know, I don't know the entire tale, but what I do know is that Robin Hood would rob from the rich to give to the poor. And while I do believe that rich people should be generous and recognize that God has blessed them and that they should use their riches to help others, I think that is true. Okay. And I also think that there's a whole bunch of rich motherfuckers out here that are selfish and greedy as fuck. That is real as well. The truth is Robin Hood was a thief. At the end of the day, Robin Hood was still a thief. Robin Hood was still breaking the law. We're not going to glorify it. Let's not do that. So now he's out here acting as if Robin Hood had haters too, even though he was doing so much good for the poor. Child. All right, let's listen. What y'all say? J Jammin, you think Joey, aka Doug, you think that is Robin Hood? No, yes, maybe, no, kinda, sorta. I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know. You think? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right. That is exactly right. And that's what's so crazy. But, you know, like I say, you can put a spin on any situation and make it good or bad. And that's what it is. They put a bad spin on a situation and try to turn it into something bad.
You mean to tell me that there was good that came out of this man stealing from all these women? You mean to tell me that there was some good that came out of him marrying all these women and divorcing none of them? There's some good in that? You mean to tell me that there is hold on, y'all. Oh shoot, hold on. Why is this popping up? You mean to tell me that there is some good that came out of Nesto allegedly SAing mother suckers? You mean to tell me that there's some good that comes out of him having CP in his possession? There's some good in that. And that we, all of us, we have turned this shit around. That's what you're saying? We flipped the shit? Baby, you better stop. What'd you say, Prima Wanda? I'm trying to tell V that her boyfriend, Richard Lawson, posted his pic in her chat. Wait, what? Posted a pic? Let me see. Wait. Who? How you can't post the pic in the chat? I just made tonight. V isn't paying me any attention. What happened? What picture? Did somebody change their avatar to Richard Lawson? Richard Lawson. Huh? Prima Wanda? You know I get distracted when we talk too much about Richard Lawson. Okay? Richard Lawson. I was talking about Richard Lawson earlier today, as a matter of fact. Yes, I was. I was talking about Richard Lawson last week, too. I was talking about Richard Lawson. I talk about Richard Lawson. Okay? I love Richard Lawson. So stop. I'm trying to do a show, and you know how I am about Richard Lawson. Okay? Excellent. Just so we're clear. Hey, Kingdom of Kush. Richard Cat Hair Lawson. Shut up, Kingdom of Kush. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's listen, child.
Yeah. That is true now. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
And this is people that don't think outside their little boxes, because, you know, if you think about everything, like I said, I don't know, you know, your side. You can't say your side until you go to court.
Mm-hmm.
But just looking at the, you know, what's written down and what the courts are saying, you know, you could still, like that whole thing with that guy, you could still have another version of that, the same situation, and it be totally innocent. And that's how I look at it. You know?
No, that's how you want us to think you look at it. You know that this nigga is guilty as fuck, and so do we. Here's my thing about it. You know, how is it that you think we're crazy for, you know, using our brain and our critical thinking skills in believing that this nigga is guilty, but you're telling us that we're jumping to conclusions about that without even knowing the whole story, without knowing him. But you have also jumped to some weird conclusion that he's innocent with that same shit. But you're right and we're wrong. Sounds like you jumping to conclusions. You're jumping to conclusions saying that these victims are liars and that they're guilty, not him. So make it make sense, ma'am.
You know, and to say, you know, oh, all that, you know, with that 10 months with that girl, oh, what a scam. Like, that's a whole lot of work for that little bit of money. With the bills they got, that shit is not a scam. Like, if you trying to do a scam is in and out for 10, 20, 30, 40,000, $50,000. You see that ad with that chick, that lawyer, Atlanta attorney? She did a PPP for like $7 million, and they just, she just got either sentenced or arrested on it. And she's a Atlanta attorney. She works for Atlanta. But she works in Atlanta. Sonya too.
Hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. You said, and I had to kind of school her on this bullshit when she came over here and I interviewed her. She said then that, if he was going to scam, why would he do that? Why would he spend months to only get about $7,000 from somebody? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, why would he scam her? She ain't have no money. I mean, you're not going to scam somebody who's broke. Broke people get scammed all the time. In fact, more broke people, poor people get scammed far more often than rich people do, because the scam is meant to sell a dream to someone about what they could have if they invest with them, if they give to them. That's what the scam is about. So they typically are scamming a bunch of people so that they can get what they need out of them. 9 times out of 10, a rich person, a lot of times they have access to earning things other ways. They have access to hiring people to do certain things for them. They have financial advisors. They have business associates. They have business consultants they can go to. They're not going to fuck around and spend a whole lot of time fucking with Nesto. But Nesto can go up to a Melanie Scretchen, who is clearly out here as a single mother, a teacher who probably only makes a certain amount of money, who is selling Mary Kay on the side, and she's trying to get her income up that way. She's trying to be an entrepreneur. She wants to blow up doing her Mary Kay or whatever. These people are people who have dreams and they have needs. She's got a special needs kid, like all of this. So he can tap into that and then take advantage of her. Not only because this is somebody who wants something more, but also because she's a single mom who clearly doesn't have a man directly in her life. So that's how he sees her, as a good mark. You see, that's how that works. That's how that goes. Okay, Sonya, when you were setting up these D boys out here, when you were setting up the D boys and getting them robbed at Pow Point, were they all kingpins or were they corner boys? Were they small time rug dealers? I bet you wasn't gonna pull that shit on no kingpin. I'm just saying. How come you wasn't setting up the kingpins? I'm just asking. So, girl, stop.
Black chick.
They didn't show that on TV.
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
Yeah.
No, she didn't do that.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I seen that girl got a life sentence yesterday out of Kuwait County for stabbing her boyfriend in self-defense. Yeah, I saw that yesterday on TV. That shit had me looking crazy.
What?
Yeah, man, this shit's sad out there. Yeah.
Yeah, because they go to court and the prosecutor can make anything look bad, and then they believe it because you got closed-minded people on the jury. And they just go along thinking the state is right because the state is the government. The government's not going to do what's wrong.
So you mean to tell me that jurors don't have a mind of their own and they always side with the state? Is that what I just heard this heifer say? Did this crazy cuckoo bird just say that jurors just go along with the state, with the government, because the government not going to do what's wrong? Like, let's flip it real quick, if you don't mind. I'm just curious. Since the government isn't going to do what's wrong, and but she's saying that maybe the government does do what's wrong. Is the government doing anything wrong right now? In 2026, just a question. Humor me, Sonya. because I know you're listening. Hey, girl. Is the government doing anything wrong right now? Because you are of the belief that the government will steer the people wrong, okay? And the people go with what the government says, even though the government could be wrong. My question to you is, Sonya, in 2026, is our government doing anything wrong today? Your orange Jesus, is he doing anything wrong? Because that's your boy. You support him. I'm just wondering. You probably believe everything he's doing is fine, right? He's cleaning up houses, I think is what you said. So since that's the case, why ain't the government doing something right now where Nesto is concerned? You know, it's funny how you pick and choose when and when not the government is doing the right thing. Okay. Just a question.
More people looking at what you got going on.
Yeah. Call me at 5 o'clock. I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Call me around after 5. I'm just gonna pick this up and leave. I'm not gonna be here long.
Okay. All right then. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna keep the positives. We're gonna keep the positives going. We're gonna keep this positive.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Oh my God. Ain't nothing positive about this damn case. Ain't nothing positive about this case. What y'all saying in the chat before we move on, damn it? Huh? Did y'all hit that like button though? I'm asking for a friend and me. Did you? Damn it, man. Okay, y'all ain't saying that. Let's see. Bessie Jules said desperation makes the less fortunate more willing to take chances. That part. Especially when, you know, in many cases, they aren't, you know, especially someone, let's just take this as an example, someone who may not have an education. Look, I feel like that's a reason why you find so many young Black men who have considered selling rugs. So many friends, people, family that we all know of who have sold rugs. And a lot of times they do that because, yes, they want more. Yes, they want access to more. But either A, they don't have the education. B, they don't have the work experience. C, that maybe they don't have the skill set. And then lastly, but not least, sometimes they don't have the confidence to be able to do it, or the know-how, or just the idea of what else they can do, what the alternatives are, so that they can acquire the things that they want to acquire. So because of that, they take a chance. They think this is their only way to achieve what it is that they're trying to achieve. And that's how people fall into those traps. Well, the person who may not want to sell rugs or do something illegal, they might be willing to consider a dream that somebody else is selling them that may or may not be legitimate, without them knowing it, of course. That's how they can get swindled that way. So I don't know. I don't know why I have to explain these things, but then again, we're talking about Sonya and she's slow. Okay? She's slow. What'd you say, Miss Lorraine V could just send you to your attic for the day? Who are you in Prima Wanda? What is going on with you and Prima Wanda? What in the hell is happening? Huh? Prima Wanda said, I'm gonna get her tomorrow. Girl, what y'all in here doing, child? Showing out. What y'all doing? Wait. Prima Wanda said, hit the like button, y'all, and don't make me ask you again. Please. I know that's right. Me either. Don't make me ask you again either, child. Anyway, okay. All right, so now we're on to call number 2. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right. I got to make sure y'all ready. Let's make sure y'all ready. Okay. Sonya, are you ready?
I can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? The trash is falling.
That's not what I asked you, Sonya, but okay, fine, girl. Okay, girl. Let's just go. Let's move on, shall we? Okay, call number 2.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from...
Who?
William Pryor.
William Pryor. Why does it sound like Nesto saying that, though? Doesn't that sound like Nesto? But it's not. But doesn't it sound like him? Very interesting. Hey, whole lot of mocha. Okay. Let's listen.
An inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility.
To accept this, your current balance is $27.32. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
Yeah, how was your day today?
It was fine.
It was fine.
I ran an errand. I picked up so I had bought some stuff and they delivered it to the wrong house.
Okay.
And the neighbor, she texted me like around 11 o'clock last night and told me they had my package. So when they brought it to me this morning, which was nice of them. Yeah, it was nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? They said it was delivered. Katie was like, no, it's not. There's nothing outside. I'm like, oh, I hate my UPS dude. Or girl, whoever it is.
Hey, Cupcake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so going to a photo shoot in the morning.
By the way, Prima Wanda, thank you so much for my Cash App. I did get the Cash App. Thank you so much for that. I didn't have to beg or cry. Ain't that something? Won't God do it? My God, today. Okay, let's listen.
Photo shoot.
Not for me. For Madison, she's for her it's her first photo shoot because she signed a Sony. She signed a Sony record, so I'm going with her tomorrow to the photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
So wait a minute. I thought this was her club friend. I didn't know that, the people you go to the club with are the same people you want to bring to your photo shoots with you. And the people, you know what I'm saying? Like you meet them, you meet their mamas, and you go to their homes. And I don't care where she lives. You went to where she was living. It's very interesting that she's doing all these things with her club friend. Remember that? Madison is her club friend. Have you ever been ghosted? I'm just asking. Okay.
Because I was telling her, because I have something scheduled with you, so I was like,
You got what?
but it's early. It's early tomorrow where it won't, mess up my visit, so.
You say, why not the girl to your level?
No, I didn't say that. I said I didn't want it to interrupt, my visit for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's early. It's 12 o'clock, so.
Oh, okay, I heard you.
So I should be, that.
You're trying to get you a nap. That's what it sounds like.
No, so I kind of fell asleep on the couch watching Girlfriends.
Of course.
So I was trying to take it easy today, not, do too much. So,
Did you get past more than 300?
What are we talking about? 300. What's that? What are we talking about? Are we surprised that she was on the couch and fell asleep? She probably was always at the house asleep, even the first time he talked to her today. Okay. But are we surprised? And 300, what are we talking about? Did she get to 300? What are we talking about? Does anybody know? Tell me.
Why
Hold
you
on.
sound like it?
Hold on. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun.
What are your crystal balls saying? Let me hear your crystal ball.
My crystal ball. Baby coming home.
Okay.
Oh.
2,300 views
That was yesterday?
yesterday so far, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Black doll baby. You said her this is when she had her channel, huh? And so she's saying what a video she put up was up to 2,300 views. Not 300 Pampers. Who said that? Who has said that? Well, maybe Cupcakes. Did you say 300 Pampers, girl? Girl. 300 Pampers, girl. Ooh, Cupcakes. Girl, not 300 Pampers. My God. See? See how y'all do her? That's why she don't like y'all. That's why she think y'all mean. Okay? Now y'all stop being mean to this little lady. Okay? With the stanky ass. Huh? With the runny boo boo. Huh? My God. Okay. 300. So she got over 300 subs potentially. She got over 2,300 views or 2,300 subs. I don't know what we talking about, child. To be quite honest, I don't know what we talking about. Let's see.
Yeah, 81,000 views total.
Oh, 81,000 views.
Okay.
For everything. Yeah.
Sound like you're climbing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. She had 81,000 views on one video? I don't believe that. I mean, do I believe that? I mean, there were times when she was getting like, I have seen 800 plus people in that chat. I have seen that before over there, but 81,000 views? Does she mean, what is she talking about? She's talking about multiple videos and a total amount of views for all of the videos? Like, I don't understand what we're talking about on all her videos, but she lying. Yeah, I think she lying about that. Yeah, 81,000 views? I don't believe that. Yeah, that's hard. Bible lady said, in my mind. Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Yeah. Climbing on the hate chart. The hate is real.
Damn.
The hate is real. Well, you know what?
Sound like it should have been a calm down. It's holiday.
Well,
it's holiday.
I think because the narrative kept going the way it was going for so long with nobody saying anything, everybody was just going with what the bloggers were saying. You know, all the negativity and how they were trying to pick the situation and say this, that, and the other. And what's so crazy about everything is apparently everybody forgot what happened back in March when it first came out, and everybody was just going in on the wife and calling her all this, that, and the other, and making her like feel like, you know,
right,
she was on something, you know what I'm saying, trying to blame it on her. Still wasn't blaming you, they were blaming you for the criminal activities. But as far as the relationship going and all that stuff, they were just making her look bad and not the person they thought was the other woman. You know what I'm saying? They said little of anything about Erica, right? When they bragged thinking it was Erica.
I got news for you. There's a couple things. One, we still think that Erica was the other woman. Okay, she is one of the other women. All of y'all was other women, including Shirley, for that matter. And two, I don't know if or when or how people were going in on Shirley before, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I have always said, and I still stand on it, and I feel it has been confirmed as far as I am concerned that Shirley knew bullshit was going on. She may not know what the bullshit was, but she knew bullshit was going on. She signed up for it, and it is what a TI is, and I don't respect her. Okay? So now, does that make you feel better, Sonya? Huh? Now, I want you to also recognize, Sonya, that by saying these things, you're also admitting that nobody's out here saying that Nesto is innocent. Because whether or not whether or not Shirley was knowledgeable or not, whether we think Shirley was a good person or not, or Erica was a side chick or not, or whatever it is, it does not negate the fact that we still think this nigga is trash, that we still think that this nigga is guilty, that this nigga still did all of the crimes that we thought he did. So nothing's changed there for me. So just so we're clear, I hope you feel better about that now. Okay? All right, good.
But then, so now they're trying to say, oh, it's your fault. They're not together anymore. Trying to say my fault. And I'm sitting here like,
you can't be
how was it my fault? You know, because, you know, that you sound stupid thinking that shit. I'm like, you know, that's all the bloggers keeping that shit out there. Like, they could have talked about anything but the relationship. They could have just, you know, talked about the case. They want to talk about the case or talk about you, but they kept dragging her because they want to drag Steve.
I don't know. Was y'all dragging Shirley? I ain't dragging her now. Was y'all dragging Shirley? I don't know that people were out here dragging Shirley or not. I can't say that or not. Can I say that Sonya is the reason that Nesto is not with his wife? Well, I'm not going to put the onus on Sonya. The onus is on him. But Sonya, you didn't help. Sonya, you're a part of the problem. That's for sure. You signed up to be a part of the problem. In fact, you loved it. You loved being a part of the problem. You wanted to be so involved, and therefore you got to take it all that comes with it. And that goes along with any of the criticism, some of the blame, because you knew that the calls were being shared out here, and it didn't stop you from dealing with this nigga even then. Now, I know you had been, you know, carrying on the phone for at least a good year by the time the calls came out. But when you found that out, that didn't make you walk away. So you still participated in it. You still were out here trying to keep that woman out of her husband's legal business. So, yeah, you got something to do with it, sis. Yeah. So do I make her completely responsible for it? No, not at all. I do not at all. But does she have some responsibility in it? Absolutely. Absolutely, she does. Okay. All right.
Right.
You know, so they want to drag Steve so bad because they hate the fact that this man is successful. This man is paid.
What?
This man's got a beautiful wife.
What?
You know, when they're out in public, they look like.
I'm sorry, what now? This man is successful. This man is paid. And this man has a beautiful wife. First question, what does success look like? Because my definition does not equate to Nesto. Okay? What does paid look like? Because in my estimation, paid does not equal Nesto. And when you say this man has a beautiful wife, my question would be, which one? Huh? So I say all that to say nobody's jealous of this raggedy ass nigga. Nobody. Not no man on the planet. No. And not no woman either. Okay? Nobody is jealous of this here raggedy ass nigga. Okay? Granny the Great, she gotta be talking about Steve. He's successful, he's paid, and he got a beautiful wife. But we can't be talking about Nesto. Huh? Oh, she talking about Steve for real? Okay, let me go back then. Because I'm hearing her say these people are jealous of Steve. Why are we talking about Steve? Why are we talking about Steve? Let's go back. My fault. Okay, here we go.
Oh, because that you sound stupid thinking that shit. I'm like, that's all the bloggers keeping that shit out there. Keeping, like, they could have talked about anything but the relationship. They could have just, talked about the case. They want to talk about the case or talk about you, but they kept dragging her because they want to drag Steve.
Right.
They want to drag Steve.
So they want to drag Steve so bad because they hate the fact that this man is successful.
Okay.
This man is paid. This man's got a beautiful wife.
Okay.
When they out in public, they look like everything is perfect. When real life, no matter what kind of money you got and how cute anybody is, everybody, clashes here and there. That's just, real life, But
I guess I'm confused. What does that have to do with Nesto? What does Steve's wife, life, or anything? She's saying that people wanted to be able to drag her talking about Shirley, because they wanted to be able to drag Steve. But did anybody, why would somebody drag Steve because of some shit Nesto did? Unless, it's because people thought that maybe he introduced them. But even if he introduced them, why is that a reason? I mean, I don't know. How is that dragging? I guess I don't understand her logic. They wanted to be able to drag Shirley because they wanted to be able to drag Steve. And they want to drag Steve because he's paid, he's successful, he has a beautiful wife. And when they're out and about, he and his wife look picture perfect. What's that got to do with Nesto? Okay. That's why I'm confused. What the fuck does one have to do with the other? I don't understand. But okay.
Because, they want to hate and try to destroy him, which is this is why they do what they do, is to try to destroy him, and he ain't did nothing to these people, but they just keep at it. They want to just, so now you're trying to say, oh, poor her now. Y'all should have thought poor her in the very beginning when all of this went down. Like, y'all was just adamant to talk about her so badly. And until she was distraught, and now it's your fault, Sonya.
Well, wait a minute. So you're saying people should have felt sorry for Shirley? Why? Because her man is a criminal? Because her man's a career criminal? Like, I feel like every time she thinks she's proving a point, the point she continues to prove is the fact that Nesto is guilty. You see what I'm saying? Like, if your point is that Shirley was getting dogged at first, like, let's go with her theory. Shirley was getting dogged at first because nobody knew who the other woman was, or they thought the other woman was Erica, and from, Sonya's perspective, Erica was unattractive. So that's when they were coming after Shirley. But now that she's involved, the people now are saying Shirley, poor Shirley. But Sonya's saying it should have always been poor Shirley. Well, if it should have always been poor Shirley, It sounds like you're saying Nesto is guilty. I'm confused. Okay. Well, I agree with you there. Nesto is guilty. But I ain't saying poor Shirley. I'm just not. Not with the information I got and I believe. No. No poor Shirley for me. Sorry.
How the fuck it's not? It's not my fault. It's all fault. I ain't said one bad word about her. I didn't put this out here. I didn't jeopardize her job. I wasn't trying to interfere in their relationship. I was over in the corner in Florida minding my damn business.
That's a damn lie. You were interfering in her relationship and in their business every time you would talk to that attorney and then try to double down and triple down on the fact that that man was not supposed to be talking to anybody about Nesto's case but you. Huh? So you were, in fact, interfering. Every time you were in there talking to him on the phone and talking about what y'all were gonna do when he got out, talking about you wanting some when he gets out and all of that, you were interfering in their relationship. You were interfering in their business. So baby, I'm sorry, but that's exactly what was transpiring.
Staying out the way. So what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Wait a minute. That's just some shit that on your thing they talk to you about. Correct.
I mean, but it spills over from their shit. It's still. I don't even watch other people's channel. I don't even go over there and look at on what they're saying. I don't even do that because it's all negative. For the most part, it's all. Nice. They don't know what they're fucking talking about. A lot of it's just guessing, like when prosecutors are in court trying to guess what happened. It's the same thing. They trying to sit here and try to guess. They try to listen to a phone call and say, okay, so what they really mean is this. And, the one girl said last night,
who?
They're going to subpoena me, Lamont, and Dion, trying to say, it's everybody in cahoots with some shit. I'm like, well, what?
Wait a minute. If you don't watch nobody, how you know what somebody said last night? If you don't even watch nobody no more, how do you know what somebody said last night? Now, I don't want to get this wrong too, so let me rewind that back. But I thought you said you don't listen to nobody. Let's see. Hold on.
Guessing, like when prosecutors are in court trying to guess what happened. It's the same thing. They trying to sit here and try to guess. They try to listen to a phone call and say, okay, so what they really mean is this. And, the one girl said last night, they're going to subpoena me, Lamont, and Dion, trying to say, it's everybody in cahoots with some shit. I'm like, well, where's the crime at, you dumbass? Because all his charges is him and on some date shit, other than the other chick, the business partner out of state. So how are Lamont and all of us supposed to be involved and him and some chick that said she, what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even make sense what y'all fucking talking about because she ain't mentioned she met anybody. So
let me say this. They may not subpoena you, Sonya, Lamont, or whatever, but or Dion, but they damn sure subpoenaed your damn emails. Now that they did do. They did subpoena your emails. Sure did. Now that they did do. But and for all we know, Lamont could be the unindicted co-conspirator. We don't know who it is yet. So we do know that Lamont ain't nowhere to be fucking found. That we know as well. I'm just saying. But okay, I'm listening.
What are you even talking about? Like, y'all sound real stupid. And I told them, quit playing with people's freedom. Quit saying shit out your mouth.
Oh. Okay.
If you don't know what it is, then don't say anything. The only person that can speak on it is two people involved, which is him and the person that's making the complaint. Everybody else just have to fuck up. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. That's the only people that can talk.
But you won't shut the fuck up your damn self. You went on Tasha K's a month prior and running your mouth. You wasn't shutting the fuck up. In fact, you signed up so that you could be heard by 1 million people. That's what you signed up for. All right? And then when you started talking, people were able to dissect all the fucking lies that you were on there telling, because you didn't expect that, huh? You thought you could come out here, spin the narrative, tell the lies, and we were just going to go for it. I remember when you came out here telling Nesto that you knew what you was going to say when you got over there. You already had put the lie together about how y'all met. I heard you. And you thought you had gotten away with the shit until afterwards people started breaking down the lies even more. Okay? They started breaking down the lies even more, calling you out on all the things you were telling Tasha K that weren't true. In fact, it really bugged the shit out of you when Bougie and Nyla and Sylvia, your bestie, and Shay went over there to Tasha K's and really put her up on game about what the fuck was really happening. That really got under your skin then. But baby, didn't nothing get under your skin anymore than when you came over here, had a conversation with me, and you thought that first 45 minutes of our conversation, I made you feel very comfortable, huh? I mean, I was throwing some things out there, but I let you feel real comfortable. And then by the end of that conversation, oh yeah, you knew you had fucked up then. You knew you had fucked up then. But I don't think that you realized it until the next day, because you clearly did not have a problem with the interview until you read the comments, until you started to see and hear the reaction of the people. It wasn't until then that it registered to you that people were on to your bullshit. You thought you got away with it. You thought, I don't know, she thought her mouthpiece was ferocious. That's what she thought. She thought it was ferocious. Okay. Prima Wanda, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, for being a good sport. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, let's listen to her lies.
He spoke first. He ain't said nothing. He gonna talk when he go to court. That's how that goes. Well, if you're not supposed to say shit till you get until your lawyer's in front of you. You're not supposed to talk to the police about shit. Even if you get pulled over for a ticket, you're not supposed to say anything. The lawyer will tell you, don't say nothing.
But he did, and that ain't what you told him. You told him he got to get out here and tell his story. He got to tell his part. Weren't you out here encouraging him to come out and tell it all, spill it all, tell your story to prove your innocence? Didn't you do that? Didn't you tell him to go over there to Sylvia's and let it all out? Didn't you do that? You did all of that, ma'am. So which is it? Shut the fuck up or tell it all? Because I don't think shut the fuck up is even in your vocabulary. Okay? You don't know what that means. You don't know how to do that. Okay? Now, Nesto does know how to do that, but he let you get in his ear so much, he forgot. He forgot. He forgot, and he came out here and he was still talking too damn much. Why? Because he over here running around with a motor mouth. And motor mouth, she don't know how to stop talking. Even when he tells her to stop talking. So, anywho.
To the police. Period. I want a lawyer. Anything past license registration, you ain't supposed to say, you know how fast you were going? I ain't supposed to say speed limit. They tell you, don't say, I was going 80.
They're talking to you like you're a lawyer.
Only thing I say to them, I said the only thing I can say is I can say what the warrant reads and my opinion of what the warrant reads. I said, because other than that, I don't know what's going on. He can't talk. So other than that, I can't say shit because I wasn't there. I can only speak on what the warrant is saying and how I feel about the warrant, how it doesn't make sense, and how if he's trying to say this down to others, where's the supporting evidence? How come he has not been indicted? What are we waiting on? You know, if y'all so gun-ho at this one little statement leads to all of this other stuff, you know, then what it is? What is it? Where's it at? You know? And then when she reported the car back in June. Back in June, how come she didn't report everything? Because everything she's talking about happened before June. So why didn't she go to South Fulton and report it all? If everything she's stating is a crime, I said it's not a crime. It's a civil issue. If you believe what she said, and that's not talking about what his side of the story is. If you believe what she's saying, then it's civil, flat out. But we don't know his side of the story. You don't know what the conversation was, on what exactly happened, what the agreement. We don't know. You only know what she's saying. And it's a part two to the situation. So until we go to court and he go to trial on all of this, we can't say anything. You could say that's her story and that's what it is. But at the same time, you got to understand how was her emotion at the time, because she thought the dude just up and stopped talking to her and left her high and dry. So she was in her feelings. She was seeing him for a long time. He's a very likable man. So if she was emotionally, you know, involved with him and thought that he just up and stopped speaking to her, then she could have been feeling some type of way when she was, you know, and over-exaggerated the situation because she mad, like most women do.
Okay. If we were talking about one woman, and there was just an instance where, you know, it was his word against hers about why money was exchanged or what have you, then maybe, just maybe, you might be onto something, Sonya, or at least it would be worth considering another side to it. However, it wasn't just one woman. He was doing this with multiple women, which then in turn makes it look as if this is a MO. This is a practice of his. This was what started to create an enterprise, if you will, to me. In fact, you know, when Will Wooten was talking the other day over there at Bougie's, and he was explaining, like, you know, because there was always this question about how's a RICO with just one person in it, or how's it a RICO? Because the enterprise could be the business that they already have. It could be a segment of the business that already exists. It could be, you know, utilizing other people to get things done, but really he could still be the one person that's benefiting from it. It doesn't mean that everybody that's a part of the enterprise is benefiting financially or otherwise. It could still be one person, and he kind of laid out how that can happen. So, Sonya, I'm curious as to how it is a year and a half later, though, after you keep going around with this whole it's civil shit, and you had all these attorneys you've talked to about this, and all of these people, these investigators and these attorneys that have heard the story in and out from you, and they all say it's civil. Why aren't they helping him? Why haven't all of the attorneys he had up until this point not said it was civil? All those times you were having pillow talk with Crail, let you tell it, how come he never said it was civil? Did you ever ask Crail if it was civil? Did you ask Hoover eventually, or Hannah before Hoover? Did you ever ask any of Nesto's attorneys whether or not it was civil? Did you ask Jackie Patterson if it was civil? Like, when is it that you finally recognize that it wasn't civil after all? Because, baby, she was holding on to civil for so long. I just think a year and a half of civil seems like Sybil. She sound crazy as hell to me. Shit.
So we don't know. We don't know. You know,
You don't
not taken
know.
away from anybody, but we don't know. Right now, it's just half the story out. And yeah, so y'all can't say nobody knows nothing until the whole story's out. And quit speaking on it. We'll figure out everything when we go to trial.
But wait a minute. If we're going to stop speaking on it, when did you decide to stop speaking on it? Because, baby, you just talked to Tasha K a month prior, and then you came to see Sylvia and myself just a couple weeks after this. If nobody's supposed to be talking about it until after the fact, why were you still holding interviews and talking about it and going live?
So how did your fund me go?
Who go?
Your fund me.
Your fund me?
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This man can't say nothing correct, can he? Can he say anything in the right way? How did your fund me go? Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, check those 5 on there. Somebody got 5 on it.
Oh God. And somebody put 5 on it. She put 100 on it. You know that the only person that put 100 in that GoFundMe was Sonya. You know that, right? Not somebody put 5 on it. Shay, you a mess. Something's wrong with you, Shay. Here we go.
And we go to trial.
So how did your fund me go?
Who go?
Your fund me.
Oh. Earlier I checked those 5 on there. Somebody got 5 on it.
Oh, golly, gee. When was that GoFundMe set up? I'm curious. Oh, my God. When was that set up? Jesus. And they only had 5 on it? I got 5 on it.
You
got 5 on it.
man. God.
I'm excited to say it. Hold on. I got to look and see where it's at. Because it's in there in the face there. Yeah. I know.
They probably dogged that too.
Well, I got a lot of people that go to went to the.
Oh my God. A whole lot of mocha. Thank you so much for putting $4.99 on it. Okay? My God, today. 99 on it. Yes. Yes. Thank you, sis. Okay. I got $4.99 on it. Won't he do it? Jesus. Will he won't? Won't he will? Hilarious. Okay.
Instagram and follow on the Instagram page. But now, the thing of it is I just wanted people to have an open mind and understand what exactly goes on. Because people don't understand how the legal system is and how it works and how foul it is and how it's just like the land of the free. We're not free over here. They do a new bill and a new law every day saying we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this, we can't do that. That's not freedom. Come up with a new law for everything and every day, and now, there's no freedom over here. It's just wordplay. They just say it out loud, and we're supposed to believe that this is the land of the free and opportunity. There's no opportunity unless you're white and Jewish. It's not opportunity for all. It's pick and choose who we like.
That's true.
It is. And just like this one prosecutor, okay, so she was a prosecutor, and then she was she's a criminal defense attorney now.
Mm-hmm.
And she went in, my friend had posted it today.
Mm-hmm.
She went in on the whole system, how it's rigged, how when they go in front of the grand jury, it's one-sided, that the defense can appear, but they can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever the prosecutor want to say and twist to make those charges stick so they can get an indictment.
Mm-hmm.
And that is foul. It should be an argument between both parties to argue both, situations, and then the grand jury should vote on if there's enough for us to charge. It should never be no one-sided situation because the prosecutor only has one goal, and that's to indict whether a person in most cases are guilty or innocent, and that's what they need to realize. It's not even about innocence or guilty. It's just about sticking it to somebody. If it was about that, then it'd be okay, no problem. If prosecutors played fair, it'd be no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't.
Mm-hmm.
She put that out there today?
I saw it today, yeah. I saw it today.
Mm-hmm. Okay, girl. Mistress Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. Bonitail talks about the bloggers having opinions, but she makes up fake reasons about the victims, yes, without hearing their side. Lies. Precisely. And that's my point too. Like, she will sit up here and tell us all the reasons why we shouldn't just believe what's been said in the warrants, and we shouldn't believe just because the DA has been able to indict that those reasons alone are not enough to form a true and informed opinion. And if that is the case, we should say the same for the opposite. If these victims are saying these things happened, maybe you should consider that they might be telling the truth. Maybe it's possible that they could be telling the truth and not a lie. Like, it shouldn't just work one way. Let's let that thing work both ways. Okay? Because you've come out here and you've never met any of these women, never met his wife, never met anybody associated with these crimes, but you have a clear opinion about how this shit probably transpired and who's responsible for what and how it came to be. All of that shit. She don't have no problems putting out these false made up narratives, but has something to say about any narrative that's said about this man that's not positive. And that's weird. It's weird. It's inconsistent with anything else she has to say. Sonya is so inconsistent. It's so crazy. The only consistent thing about Sonya is her inconsistency. Okay, and the fact that she never does what she says she's going to do. Okay, now that she's quite consistent with that. Okay. Anywho. All right, let's listen, child. But thank you, Mistress Monica. Thank you so much, boo. Let me send you some smooches. Let me send you some kisses. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me blow you a kiss. Yay. Okay. Thank you, Mistress Monica. Okay, let's listen, y'all.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That shit is crazy.
She was pissed. But, I mean, she should have known that as a prosecutor. How they move. But that's how a lot of prosecutors end up being defense attorneys, because they can't take how crooked the prosecution office is.
No, they get paid more. That's most of the time it's because they get paid more as a defense attorney. Who are you fucking fooling? Okay? All right? They do. They can. I'm just saying. Girl.
And this is what's so odd to me. Fannie, what's her name? Fannie Lewis? Fannie Mae? What's that? Fannie Chief? What's prosecutor name? Fannie whatever.
Something like that.
Fun.
Right. Her father was a Black Panther.
Was he? Was he a Black Panther? Or
weird to me that she would work in the prosecutor's office.
Uh-oh. What just happened? Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all.
Shooter.
Hold on. Let me look this up. Was he a Black Panther, or was he a civil rights attorney, or was he both? Because I thought he was just let's see. Fonnie Willis, father, Black Panther. Let me look. It says defense attorney and prominent member of the Los Angeles chapter of the Black Panther Party during the 1960s. Okay. A former associate of activists like Angela Davis, Floyd raised Willis as a single father and influenced her legal career. Okay. All right. So now what's your point about him? Okay, let's listen.
Go after Black people wrongfully more than any other race. And he was raised by your dad, and your dad was a Black Panther, and he was everything Black. And which most Black Panthers was against government, because government was built, to destroy us, not to support us, not to help us, but to destroy Black people, especially any Black person that's considered to be strong out here. And that's what's so crazy,
What's so crazy?
My father raised me. My mother was there, but I don't remember. She didn't say much of nothing. And I think that's why, let me tell you, and I think this is why I am the way I am. Because my mother never said not one bad thing about women when I was growing up. She was never one of them bitter Black women that said anything ill about a female. So we grew up being very positive towards females. We always like you first, you know what I'm saying? Whether you prettier than me, not pretty, whatever you are, thinner, better, whatever, I always love you first. You know what I'm saying? I never had that female issue like a lot of these females have.
Until when? Because to be quite honest, it seemed like you don't even like that Black woman. The Black woman who taught you not to judge other Black women, who taught you to not disrespect or dislike another Black woman because she's smarter, prettier, thinner, or whatever, or better, as you put it. When did that change? Because last I checked, you didn't even like your mama. Last I checked, you don't talk to her, and you wasn't even trying to see your daddy but when he was dying. So make it make sense. How come you don't like nobody? You don't even like your own sister. So, give me a break here. I'm confused. This lady is crazy. Something is really wrong with this lady. She's not even making sense. Okay, because I thought you didn't like that lady that was your mama, and now we're hearing that your mama was there. She just didn't say much of anything. Baby, I don't know why your mama left, and I don't know why she didn't take y'all with her. But baby, every time I wonder that, I come out here and I listen to a call where you're talking on it, and it makes me think, maybe this is why she left. Maybe you the reason why she left y'all. I don't know. I do not know. Oh my God.
And a lot of it, I think, is passed down from the bitter ass mamas.
Huh?
That sit around the house and complain and say shit, and the kids just pick it up and go with it. Because this is what I, watched, learned, and how, my mom was. So I thank my mother for never being that person. She didn't say pretty much nothing, really. She was just there in the house. My dad did all the talking about everything, about life and men and, work for yourself and this, that, and the other. And, he was always the person in my ear.
But wait a minute. Why then do you come across as bitter now? Why do you come across right here and now as Black and bitter? Huh? You seem Black and bitter and not Black and not bitter. No. Black but not bitter is a moderator on the channel. But you, ma'am, you are Black and bitter, and I want to know, what is the excuse for being so? If, in fact, your mama didn't teach you that. I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh my God.
Never trust white people. He was just like, on everything, And I used to be like, all right, Dad. So it's just weird that she's not more of an activist person or a defense attorney, that she went prosecution, because everybody knows prosecutors don't give a fuck about black people. None of them.
Wow.
None of them. The whole system was created after slavery to destroy us, to enslave us in some sort of way, or disqualify.
Wait, the court system? The court system was created to enslave us? The court were, or was it the police? I'm confused now. Hey, black but not bitter. Sonya is black and bitter. You're black and not bitter. How about that? I'm just saying. Okay, let's listen.
By us to be out here fairly surviving. Because, once you get, one chick tried to say, because we were talking about how the prosecutor kept trying to say you were violent. She gonna try to say, oh, we got an aggravated robbery conviction. Aggravated robbery. That's violent. And I was like, okay, so let me explain law to you since you know so much. First of all, he was young, he took a plea. That doesn't mean he did it. When you take a plea, that doesn't mean he did it. That means they either scared you into it and told you, you're looking at 30, but if you take this 10, saying you'll be 30 years old by the time you get out. If you know law, how they think.
Exactly what happened.
I said, he could have been with somebody who he had no idea was about to do something fucking reckless. And they did it. Because my ex was like that. My ex went out with his friend. And I told him, stay away from that dude. You're going to get caught up. Oh, no, that's my boy. He loved me. I'm like, you're going to get caught up. Not even 2 months later, his mom came in town. He's in jail. What happened? That same dude I told him about told him, ride with me over here. I got to pick up some money this dude owed me. So he's thinking they're going over somebody's house because somebody owes them money. That dude went over there to rob some white boys. And because he was there, he caught the aggravated robbery. He's sitting there standing there looking dumbfounded like, what the fuck is going on? Thinking, we're over here to pick up something. The guy called you and said, come pick up. He didn't know he was going to strong arm the dude, beat his ass, and try to take what was owed to him. He thinking the dude said, come on, I got you. Come get this, Caught that case, right? I was like, so you don't know the circumstances, because the circumstances around the conviction and the circumstances around the court hearing is everything. I can get a murder conviction and never kill a person in my life. Two ways. Either I'm innocent and they got me guilty on some lies, or I could have been out with somebody and they killed somebody and I just happened to be there and I got caught up in the shit.
Or you could have known what y'all was going to do and then doing it. How about that? How about that's possible too? That they together knew what the fuck they was gonna do and they went and did the shit that they was gonna do. That's a possibility too. Okay. The fact that you want us to believe that everybody that's around Sonya, they either got caught up in some bullshit they didn't do. She got accused of some shit she didn't do. It's always, everybody always innocent in Sonya's world. Hey, Miss Principal, people are always innocent around her. None of these motherfuckers are ever guilty. Have you noticed that? Including her. And she actually went to prison. She actually went to prison. And everybody who takes a plea, I would agree. Every single person who takes a plea, it doesn't mean that they were absolutely guilty. It does not mean that. It may mean that they could have been manipulated into taking the plea. That's a possibility. They could have been coerced into taking the plea. Yeah, that's a possibility too. Maybe they felt like they weren't going to be able to beat the charge anyway. There's no proof of innocence. So they didn't know how to defend themselves properly. And sometimes they take a plea because they did that shit. And that was the better option, to take the plea rather than go to prison. But not in Sonya's world. Everybody in Sonya's world, they are innocent, baby. And they always get caught up some kind of way. I'm just curious. Those guys that you used to set up, Sonya, I'm just wondering, were you innocent because you weren't the ones actually doing the robbing? Are you going to say that you were innocent of that as well? And she told me that that her insurance fraud situation, that was something that she was framed for, that her cousin did it, or her sister, either her sister or cousin. Somebody set Sonya up and she didn't do it, so she just took the charge and went to prison. Cause why? Cause she's innocent. And that's why she worked for the Innocent Project. I'm sorry, the Innocent Program. Okay? All right. Let's listen. Hit the like button, y'all.
So you can hit a charge and not be responsible for the charge. That's how this fucking system works. There's no justice in the justice system. Because that is justice. It's just so you don't know.
Yeah, I see that all the time, every day.
You don't know that. That's why you got to speak when you go to court. You got to.
This call just came out, Black but Not Bitter. This one just came out 2 days ago. Now, she's you know how Sonya is and Nesto, they have the same conversation over and over and over and over again, child. So much so that, hell, you will think that this is a call that you've heard before, child, because, I have fallen into that trap more times than I'd like to admit it, but because these people are weird like that. However, this call right here, actually, it just came out 2 days ago. Yeah, or 3 days tops. I think 2 though. Okay, let's listen.
Talk. You got to talk. So get your talk up. And you don't have to sound anything but sincere and truthful. That's it. You're going to have to talk. And speak on that first. Get that out. Whatever happened 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, that's that. That was the past. It is what it is. Whatever, dumb, young and dumb, whatever. Didn't know no better, whatever. Or, however, because you never told me the story, but just, and I was telling them, like, y'all need to stop thinking that.
Oh, sorry, you guys. It's buffering. Hold on. Ay. Here we go.
The circumstances around everything. That's why.
Oh, my. Oh, the bufferation of it all. Good golly. Hold on, y'all.
So somebody sit there and say, I actually did that shit, and this is how I went in there, and da-da-da-da-da. I always side-eye everything because there's always more to it. And if you're not involved in criminal justice, you don't know. You just know the headline, and that's it. And you just go on with the headline, convicted of murder, convicted of this, convicted of that. And you just write and say, oh, he did that shit. No, that doesn't mean he did that shit. That can mean he got scared, didn't go to trial because he was looking at death penalty, and he decided to take life instead of a death penalty. And everything was stacked against him. He got scared. He didn't know, da-da-da-da-da. And so he took the plea. So it doesn't necessarily mean.
There's a lot of that every day.
So let me get this straight. Unless a person who has done a crime comes out here and says that they did the crime, you side-eye the fact that they probably didn't do it because there's more to the situation. You mean all guilty people come out here and say that they're guilty? You mean none of these guilty motherfuckers come out here and say, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do the shit. You mean that is the only way you're really going to know if they're guilty? Because that's what I'm hearing you say. Girl.
That's basically what that shit is. 90% of their convictions is pleas.
Yeah, it's a lot of that now.
It's pleas. Of it. And it's the fear they put in front of you because they did that shit to me a couple times. I'm just going to take this plea. So if you take this plea, then we're going to dismiss this. That's what they did because one of my sisters that got arrested with me. If you take this plea, we'll drop her charges, this, that, and the other, and then you take this, that, and the other. And she wasn't guilty either way, you know what I'm saying, at all. But that's how they get you. When I was 20,
that's how they get you.
22, 23, like grass, I got shot and shit. But, you know, it's crazy. You young, dumb, you don't know no better. And if you don't have a parent that know better to kind of help you, because your lawyers, like you know how your lawyers are, can give you bad advice because they don't give a fuck.
Wait.
Even if you pay for it, they still can give you bad advice because they don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute. You mean the attorneys are giving Nesto bad advice and not you? Not the fake attorney. Hell, Erica King would never have given Nesto the type of advice that you give this nigga. Are we serious right now? I don't think that Nesto's attorneys are giving him the bad advice, but I do think you are. Okay, but she said unless you have, been working in criminal law, you just don't know how this justice system works. But she don't work in criminal law. The hell, this lady go crazy.
So, but I happen to have had an attorney that cared about me, and was my boy at the same time. And my boss was my boss. He was my good friend and my boy. So,
He was your boy because, I don't know. I ain't never called, folks I was fucking my boy. Not me, but, because from what I understand, you was on your knees quite often in that law firm, allegedly. That's what they had said, Sonya. They said you was screwing the attorney. They say that the one that took care of you or handled your case. They say that you was working for that law firm and you was running around there thinking you was bossing something and was in charge of some shit when really all you was in charge of was your knees and that man's little thing. I don't know if that man had a big one or a little one, but, I can guess based upon what I know about him. I'm just saying, Sonya, I ain't never said that anybody I was, involved with romantically or sexually was my boy. But you probably would. You probably would say that. So just like you say, Nesto, your friend. Okay.
I was lucky, you know what I'm saying? Jokey back then and shit, so. But it's just that's all.
It sounded like you was lucky that your attorney was taking pussy payments. That's what it sounded like. You was lucky with, baby, because the attorneys I know, they take dollars and only dollars. Okay, I'm just saying.
But hey, you got court. You got motions filed. You got a court hearing coming up within the next couple of weeks.
It ain't no date yet, though, is it? It ain't no date.
No, not yet. It's no dates. It's just the motions that's in. So they have 10 days to set a date, I think. But everybody always asks, how you doing? How are you managing? How are you feeling? They all say, a lot of them say, tell you hi. Keep your head up. Stay positive. That you're lucky that you got somebody to stand in your corner on this. Some people like, you need to just don't talk to him at all because he's got a wife. And I'm like, okay, well, she called me.
Hey, man,
she called me and tell me to step down. She got it. Hey, I'm good. Then she can do it. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I'm not about to just have him just hanging by himself out here like for real. This is not an easy thing for a person. And it's not an easy thing for most families. So a lot of families fall out and don't laugh. And that's what they bank on, too. Support. Nobody coming in there with no support. Nobody with a voice. And then they like to do things, and try to get away with it. And the only time it come to light is when somebody dies, Because that one boy that died in there that with all those fucked up conditions in his cell, had his family been talking to him on the regular, it could have been known before it went to him dying in there. But they didn't come around till he died, and they was trying to get the money grab Now we can sue for millions because he dead. But where were you at before he died? When he was sitting in that filth? Where were you at? How come you wasn't keeping up with his conditions while he was in jail? They probably didn't accept not one call. Not one. And then when they got the death notification, oh, now we want to sue. Well, now you want to sue. But his bond was only $200. How come y'all couldn't scrape that up and get him out?
That shit crazy to me.
Yeah, his bond was $200. Y'all didn't love him enough for that, but y'all loved him enough to sue and get all that money, but y'all couldn't get him out of jail or refused to. 10 of y'all couldn't come up with $10 or $50 a piece, anything? Like, for real? Y'all just let him sit his ass in jail and then he died. Now y'all want that money.
That's how I feel. I feel the same way. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. So I'm happy you. Ooh, here come the money grab. Okay. All right, so let's go and let's sue, because now he's like, for real, but where was you at before? Yeah. You don't have not one collect call on your phone. You ain't sent a dime to commissary. You ain't did shit. Something happened or you got your hand out. Now you want to show up.
You have 1
Thank
minute
God.
remaining.
You want to show up, which is fucked up. But that's how people move these days. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can think past themselves, and that's the problem. Get off your ass and think about somebody else other than yourself. Because you're not in this world by yourself. But you can be.
That's a new quote you needed. That's a new quote for you right there now.
Mm-hmm. You can be. You can by your damn self. And it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay? And something. This was last week. They were talking about your gay son. So some people apparently know people that know you or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so what are you talking about? Because they were trying to talk about the fact, and you can call me right back. They were about the, when he was on Tasha K and I'm not no fact, and I was like, that's how old people talk. You gotta understand the generation.
What old people talk like what? I ain't. Anyway, okay.
Hey man, that's how we talk. We old.
It's not offensive, and sure has changed over the decades. But shit.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
It is a little offensive. And what do you mean that's how old people talk? You can be old and still not be ignorant like Nesto's raggedy ass. Are you serious? Everybody don't talk like Nesto, baby. No, we're not going to do that. And again, here goes Sonya telling us how things are being depicted out here on the internet when she don't even listen to these people no more. By this day, she wasn't listening to these folks no more, but she can tell you what they said last week and she can tell you what they said last night. Now make that make sense. She just said she don't listen to them, but then she's told us what was said last night and the day before that. Baby. And again, he does seem very, very bothered when it comes to talking about his son being gay or anybody being gay for that matter, when we all know he clearly is one of the men's who ain't men's no more. Let him tell it. His words, not mine. Okay? His words, not my words. Okay? Look, y'all, I'm going to end this right here on tonight. We will come back and we will do call number 3 tomorrow. I think I'm going to come out here early. Native and I have a show over here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. But I think I will probably come out early and finish up calls number 3 and 4 during the day. And if I don't finish these up during the day tomorrow, I will finish them up on Wednesday. How about that? Okay. That's what I will do. All right. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Okay. Because at this point, I can't take Sonya much more. Not tonight. Okay. Not tonight. But I think you understand why.
Can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling.
Yeah. You know why. I can't deal with all this trash. Okay, it's trash talk coming from a trashy heifer. All right. So look, I will be back again. Wait, what'd you say? Black but not bitter said, are we having a jail eve call on Wednesday? A jail eve call? When you say jail eve, you mean a court eve call? Oh, okay. A court eve call. Look, I will be out here Wednesday for sure. And you will be over here on Thursday for sure. You heard me? So we will definitely find something fitting to discuss on Wednesday night leading up to Thursday's proceedings. And then Thursday evening, I hope to hear from you. Okay? I'll have you over here so you can tell the people what you have seen. Okay? Okay? We're going to be over there listening to Native, his perspective on what he has seen. And you're going to come over here and tell us what you have seen. Okay? Because, Native is a man. He's not going to see the things that you and I would see. He's not even going to give that much of a damn about the shit that we as women are going to give a shit about. You feel me? So, Black but not bitter, we look forward to having you here. She said, I have to be up and out by 7:30 on Thursday. Ooh, baby. Well, baby, I will look forward to having you. Look forward to having. Hell, if nothing else, what I might do too, Black but not bitter. We'll talk because on Thursday, yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it because on Thursday during the day, it might be kind of cool to have you kind of give us a little update from the courthouse. You know what I'm saying. We'll see how this go. Okay. But yeah, we'll have to figure out something fitting to do in celebration of the court proceedings on Thursday. We'll figure out something on Wednesday night. I've got my court clothes and notebook ready. Yes. Well, look, I am sending you to the court to do things to people. Okay. So I want you to make sure you go and you're ready to do things to the people at the courthouse. Because that's how I always do. I make you go there to do things to people. All right. And this time won't be any different. Okay. I'm putting it out there on Front Street. Black but not bitter. Go forth and do things to people on Thursday. Okay. All right, y'all. Black but not bitter is going to be at that courthouse with Native Tribe Urban Media. Okay. Amongst other folks. And we're going to get all of the tea. Think we ain't when we are? I can't wait till we find out when the actual trial is going to be set for. Because, baby, it's going to take wild herds of bulls to keep me away from that damn courthouse. Wild herds. You heard me? Because I'm going to be there for that. But Thursday, I want you to go forth and do things to people. All right? On this time. Black but not bitter said, allegedly said, Black but not bitter, I need you to do some sketches. And Black but not bitter said, you don't want me, you don't want that, allegedly. All right. Well, anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you for everybody who gave super chats and cash apps. I appreciate you so much. I do ask that if you don't mind, please hit that like button on the way out and hype your girl up, okay? Hype me up and share this shit. You can share it. Y'all got social media. Y'all can share it. All right? Share it. Send it in an email, a text message. I don't give a damn, but tell the people I was here. And each and one of you can leave out of here and hype your girl up. If you love me, you would do it. You would do it. All right. So now I'm out of here. Okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow early and late. If nothing else, you'll see me late tomorrow evening over here with Native Tribe Urban Media. All right. Just know that I love you and ain't nothing, not a damn thing you can do about it. Smooches.
You put something sweet in my soul. The sensual half of my body is made whole. It's like honey to me, honey, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. So, yeah. I wake up with you on my mind. My body quivers just thinking about the last time you touched me, tease me, and please me, and please me. I ain't gonna lie, telling you about sure ain't easy. How do I describe this physical lullaby? Put me to sleep every time I can't lie. It's just like honey to my soul. How do you do it? My mind didn't know I fell for you, but my heart surely knew it. Something sweet in my soul. The sensual half of my body is made whole. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I can't believe the way you make it hard to breathe. This feeling got me reeling and I can't leave. Never thought I would be this caught up. Find myself getting flushed whenever your name is brought up. Your love is so good, you put it down and don't slack. Whenever you leave, all I want is for you to come back. When I make love to you, my body feels something new. And I love this feeling so much. Just like honey to my soul, I need your touch. You put something sweet in my soul. The sensual half of my body is made whole. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I wake up with you on my mind. Hey, oh. I wake up with you on my mind. My body quivers just thinking about the last time you touched me, tease me, and please me, please me. I ain't gonna lie, telling you about sure ain't easy. How do I describe this physical lullaby? Put me to sleep every time I can't lie. It's just like honey to my soul. How do you do it? My mind didn't know I fell for you, but my heart surely knew it. You put something sweet in my soul. Sensual half of my body. It's like honey to me, honey, honey to me. It's like honey to me, honey to me, honey to me. I don't know how much I can take. We have so much sweet love to make. It's like honey to me, honey to me, it's like honey to me, honey to me. It's like me.
VLenore.